Welcome along to part 2 of ION down at the BT Young Scientists and Technology Exhibition 2012. Are you happy to be here, girls? Yeah!
The exhibition's been going on for 48 years, so it's really, really important not only for sort of Ireland, but it's also really important that students get to see STEM subjects, science, technology, education and maths in a completely different way, in a fun way, that they can spend time just experimenting, which is really, really important. The one difficulty we have is that we have to pick then about 34% of the projects from that, so that makes it quite an onerous task for the judges, but it's just great that the competition just grows in popularity year after year. It's about the project, of course, but it's also about the person. You need to tie the two of them together, and to have the science and technology bang on as well is very important. We're delighted we're communications partners in BT with the Olympics 2012, the Summer Games, so we are offering the winner and their family an opportunity to go to the Olympics in London this summer. They get that on top of a €5,000 cash prize, perpetual trophy, which is absolutely wonderful, but they also go on to represent Ireland in the European Young Scientist in September.
We are Sacred Heart Secondary School, and I'm Deirdre Hayes, Rebecca Macri, Derek O'Sullivan.
Okay, so ladies, boots, blades and injury grades. Explain what it's all about.
Our project focuses on the relationship of sporting footwear and injuries. We came up with this idea when Derek sustained an injury last June. She was playing football and she tore her cruciate ligament, and she was wearing blades at the time, and there was also a local football player wearing blades and he did the same injury. We decided to look into this further, and we found out that Manchester United have banned blades in their training ground, and we found that blades cause almost double as many injuries as studs.
We're St Clair's College, Ballyjames, County Cavan. I'm Jessica Beaton.
I'm Danielle Kiernan.
I'm Hayley McMahon. We investigate the factors that contribute to Facebook bullying, and we did surveys, focus groups and interviews with stakeholders in order to find out what they think of Facebook bullying and what they think contributes to it. In the under 13 age category, they were really forward with their answers, and they really expressed to us that they were bullied on Facebook, and they had no problem telling us what happened, when it happened and all information like that. We found that really shocking because if you're under 13 you shouldn't be on Facebook anyway, and 81% of them are on Facebook. We've emailed Facebook, we've let them know what we're doing, and we asked them do they have anything to add, and we asked them what they think people should do when they're Facebook bullied, and they just sent us a link to their own website, which we never saw that information before, and we found that it's very difficult for people who are being bullied to find that information, but now that they've shown us the link, we know that the information is there, they tell you what to do, but it's very hard to find.
Dylan Carlos,
John Caulfield,
Gavin Callahan, and we're from Castlereagh Community School. Our project was on the effect of video games on the body in relation to blood pressure and heart rate. We took 20 people, 10 boys, 10 girls, and put them through a 5-minute session of gameplay on an Xbox 360 with one of 3 randomly selected games from FIFA, Call of Duty and Forza Motorsport. Fit person, from the graphs there, would show that their heart rate would start off at a normal rate, and then it'd spike up during the gameplay, and then afterwards it'd go back down, whereas an unhealthy person's heart rate would start at an unhealthy rate, and then it'd drop down to a low level, and then it'd go back up when they're finished playing.
Rebecca Highland,
Helen Atkinson, Leah Coffey, and we're from Christ King's Secondary School in Cork.
Water filter for the third world, using all natural ingredients like grass, sand, charcoal and pebbles, so they can all be sourced from people's locality.
Could you give us a little demonstration?
This is the unfiltered water passing through.
Okay, so what's it going through first here?
There's a layer of grass, sand, activated charcoal, sand, grass, and then the end is pebbles.
A few minutes it will start to come through, but it would take a few filtrations for it to become cleaner.
6 to 9 times, and minimum of 6 minutes.
Yeah, because for one of our things it made a 97% difference from the leaf field sample, because it had 244 fecal bacteria colonies per 100 mils, and then after filtration it only had 8 fecal bacteria.
That's it from ION at the BT Young Scientists and Technology Exhibition. You can continue the conversation at facebook.com/entertainment.ie, on Twitter at entertainment.ie, or on Twitter again at BT Young Scientists at BTYSTE.